I'm super excited about today's sponsor. They've sponsored the podcast before, and this is a topic I'm super passionate about. I fear that us as girls struggle with PMS far more than we should, and we really shouldn't. I truly get the worst PMS symptoms. My boobs are sensitive, my face breaks out, my sugar controllings are out of whack. I feel like I'm just a bottomless pit. My mood is not the vibe, and estro control has been super helpful in helping manage those PMS symptoms and making that time of the month a lot more enjoyable. Estro Control is a formula developed by Happy Mammoth, a supplement company dedicated to making women's lives easier. Say no more. Estro Control contains science-backed herbal extracts that help support hormonal health, especially if you are someone like myself who struggles with PMS. It was created to help women feel like themselves all month long and to not struggle with the feelings PMS can cause. For a limited time, you can get 15% off your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code Alana at checkout. That's happymammoth.com and use the code Alana for 15% off today.
Introducing Carvana Value Tracker, where you can track your car's value over time and learn what's driving it. It might make you excited.
Whoa, didn't know my car was valued this high.
It might make you nervous.
Uh-oh, market's flooded. My car's value just dipped 2.3%.
It might make you optimistic.
Our low mileage is paying off. Our value's up.
And it might make you realistic.
Car prices haven't gone up in a couple weeks. Maybe it's time to sell.
But it will definitely make you an expert on your car's value. Carvana Value Tracker. Visit Carvana.com to start tracking your car's value today.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement. Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
Hello, good morning, angels, and welcome back to Morning Ray. I'm your host, Lan or Alana, and to be honest, it took me a hot sec to figure out what I wanted to talk to you guys about on today's episode, this week's episode, because I really did want it to be something that you could really take something away from. I wanted it to be valuable and useful to you. I wanted it to be an episode that you could go back to and listen to when you may resonate with feeling sad or dealing with seasonal affective disorder. I really wanted this to be a resource for you. However, I do want to put the disclaimer that if you have been feeling really blue or low lately, I really advise you to speak to a therapist, to speak to your parents, to speak to your support system, and to get help if you need. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would love for this to be a little resource, a little pick-me-up, a little cheer-me-up, so that you can have some tools in your toolbox that you can refer to, whether you're currently feeling a bit low or maybe in the future you may feel some sort of way and you can refer back to this episode. But let's lighten the spirits. I am so excited. I'm going to be hosting my first in-person event here in Toronto. So Toronto babes, listen up. I'm hosting a Hot Girl Reset Sweat IRL. It's going to be hosted on December 10th at 3 p.m. Tickets go on sale at December 1st at 12 p.m. And it's going to take place at Jaybird here in downtown Toronto. All proceeds are going to be donated to the Canadian Mental Health Association. You guys know I'm a huge mental health advocate, especially you can tell from this episode. So all proceeds are going to be donated to the CMHA. Everyone who attends will get little goodie bags, and there'll be some refreshments and bites afterwards, and it will just be a really great way for us to connect IRL, and I'll get to meet all of you and see all of your beautiful faces, and we'll get to sweat together. So I'm super excited. Again, tickets go on sale December 1st at 12 p.m. There are a limited amount of tickets, so just be aware of that. And the event will be taking place on December 10th at 3 p.m. The tickets are going to be sold for $25. Again, all proceeds are being donated to the CMHA. I'm not taking a profit out of this. This is all going straight to charity. So just know that is why it's $25, because I wanted to raise a certain amount. And I felt like that was still very accessible and affordable and something I would pay to participate on an event. To put into perspective, a class at Jaybird is normally $32 for a drop-in. So you're getting the class for cheaper if you're to compare it to just a regular class. But I'm super, super excited. It's been so much fun planning this out. I'm so excited to sweat with you guys. IRL, if this goes well, maybe we can do more events in the future. Really, really, really excited for this. It's been a long time coming, and it's definitely a pinch me moment. Okay, on to my weekly intention. My weekly intention is to aim for 10,000 steps daily. And I know this is like a common thing in the fitness industry, like get your 10K steps, like people can obsess over it and everything. And I'm not trying to obsess over it. Like, that's not my intention in it. My intention in it is that I feel like I'm stagnant for so much of the day that I'm just sitting at my desk, and I notice the impact it has on my body mentally and physically. And so I really want to get back into the habit of getting those 10K steps, especially since I'm now working from home a lot of the times, and like I said, staying super stagnant because I'm at my desk all day. So really aiming for those 10K steps, being proactive about it. And so that leads me into the tip of the week, as always. Break up your day with little short walks. It's great for your mental health, and it also allows you to disconnect. I don't know about you, but when I'm on walks, I typically put my phone away. I'm either just like present, I have no headphones in. I know, crazy, right? Or I'm listening to a podcast, but I'm not scrolling on my phone. I'm not really actively talking to anyone else. It's also great to move your body, stretch, get some fresh air, get a little movement. So break up your day with short little walks. I also find it increases my levels of productivity and efficiency when it comes to doing my work. So I think there are pros across the board when it comes to aiming for those 10K steps and breaking up your day with short little walks. Current favorites. I feel like some of these are repeats, some of these are new, but number one is an Americano with cream. I have started having this again. I really do like it. It's just like a hot Americano with a little bit of cream. Super, super good. Also, if you girls aren't in the Hot Girl Reset group chat on Geneva, it is currently one of my favorites. I love talking with all of you guys. There's over 450 of you in there, and it's truly just mind-blowing to me, but I love it so much. It feels like a tight-knit little family. I'll have the link in the show notes so you can go join, but it's been such a good time, and I feel like we're being everyone's little accountability partners. We're sharing recipes, we're sharing what our workouts are, fun little things like that. I'm also obsessed with the Kerastase Chroma Absolute Gloss. I've been using it when I've been washing my hair, and guys, I kid you not. My hair literally looks like I've just went to the salon. I just saw my bestie Nicole. She just styled my hair, but indeed I did not. I did it myself. So absolutely love this gloss. Basically you shampoo your hair and then you squeeze the water out. You can towel dry it a little bit, and then you pour a dose over your hair, like the mid to ends of your hair, and you let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, and then you rinse it out. You can condition after. I do. You don't have to. It leaves your hair looking super shiny and glossy and almost gives it like that glass hair look. I'm also obsessed with the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast. I don't know how to say it. The viral balm. I recently went to an event and I finally got to try it out, and I've been obsessed with it. I had one from Avene before that I saw Hailey Bieber using, which I really loved, but I've basically done it. And so I've been using the La Roche-Posay one, and I absolutely love it. It's a barrier restore cream. It's super thick, and I don't know, Rachel DeGuano swears by it. She said it's like cleared her acne in like 5 days. So definitely check that out if you've been debating it. I feel like it is low on stock in stores, so just be aware of that. But it's truly, truly amazing. Okay, let's go on to the bulk of the episode. I basically have split this up into 3 little things that you can do. Well, not little things. I guess they're little, but I broke it up into 3 categories of how you can combat sad girl and get out of your sad girl era. And if you struggle with seasonal affective disorder to some degree, or you just struggle with it in general, these are things these are things that can definitely help you, and they're practices and tools that you can lean into before taking, if you need to talk to a therapist or go on antidepressants or anything. But I feel like we can get into a habit of sad girling, and it can be really hard to break that mindset and to just like lean into that negativity and that lowness feeling. But I think it really just shows how strong you are when you're able to pull yourself out of that mindset and shift your mindset and really start to do things to make yourself feel better and to feel lighter and happier and just better overall. What I mean when I say sad girling, like, I know it's really easy, at least for me, to sometimes get caught up in external validation and seeking external validation from others, whether it be in terms of like career or school. I definitely was like someone who sought after like academic validation. And in my career, it's always been like, I feel like I need that validation. Or even in relationships, it's really easy to constantly seek validation from a partner, whether it's someone you're seeing casually, or maybe it's your partner that you're in a serious long-term relationship with, or maybe it's the guy like you're casually hooking up with and you're friends with benefits. It's really easy to let their interactions with you dictate how you feel about yourself, and it's really easy to put them on a pedestal and to put their needs and wants before your own. um, and when it's not reciprocated back, I find that sometimes I end up leaning into old mindsets, which then can lead me to quote unquote sad girl, or be in my sad girl era, or be in a rut, and can impact my self-esteem and make me feel that I'm not worthy of love. um, these are very much like old mindsets that I used to struggle with, and I've worked so hard to move past that and to be self-secure and to be independent and to be confident in myself. But of course, those mindsets and those habits still sometimes creep up, and that's why we have these toolboxes or these toolkits that allow us to shift our mindset into one that is healthier and more positive, and puts ourselves on the pedestal as opposed to them. This doesn't always connect just back to a romantic relationship. It could be a platonic relationship, or like what I said, it could be work related, school related, life related in general. So let's get into I don't know why my Alexa just went off, but needless to say, let's get into our first, which is shifting your mindset. So, when we are sad girling or struggling with SAD, so seasonal affective disorder, it's really easy to stay in this pessimistic mindset, this negative spiral. It's like really, really easy to keep going down that route and to keep everything dark. But I really want you to challenge yourself to find that silver lining, to find the light at the end of the tunnel, to look at the glass as half full as opposed to half empty. Find that silver lining in whichever situation or thoughts you are having, and really switch your perspective. Like, reframe the situation in a way that it is positive, or at least in a lighter, better mindset. Focus on putting yourself on the pedestal. You're the prize. Put yourself back on that pedestal. Knock the person off. Knock off that external validation off of that pedestal, and knock off the negative thoughts and mindsets off that pedestal and put you are the prize. You are on the pedestal. You should be doing everything in your power to fill your own cup up as opposed to theirs. Really lean into those positive affirmations. If you need to, stand in front of a mirror, say them out loud, look at yourself, say it to yourself confidently. If you're not someone that's there yet where you kind of feel weird looking at yourself in the mirror and doing that, being super busy can make it really easy to fall into a dinner time recipe rut, or even with your lunches. Any meal, honestly, can get you into a rut, especially with a busy schedule this fall. You can keep mealtime exciting with over 40 recipes to choose from every single week, so there's always something delicious to discover with HelloFresh. It's truly a no-brainer. It does all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep, pre-proportioned and ready to cook, along with pictured step-by-step recipe cards. It's never been easier. I personally love HelloFresh as a way to get exposure to new recipes, make my life a bit easier as a busy 20-year-old in the city. And I love that it's worry-free, it's super easy, it's convenient, and gets delivered straight to my door. Go to hellofresh.com/50ray and use code 50ray for 50% off plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/50RAE and use code 50ray 50RAE for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, and thank you for sponsoring today's episode of Morning Ray.
Celebrity voice impersonation not an endorsement.
Why go to a single furniture store when you can go to Big Sandy Superstore? Shop and compare America's top 5 mattress brands, plus Nectar and Purple. And choose from over 22,000 in-stock appliances from the top brands at the guaranteed lowest price. Or furnish the room of your dreams with a large selection of American-built furniture. With financing plans for just about anyone, there's nowhere else quite like it. Big Sandy Superstore.
And doing that, then grab a journal, grab a piece of paper, even open the Notes app on your phone or your computer or your iPad or whatever it is, and write down positive affirmations. I'm deserving of love. I'm happy, confident, and healthy. I am open to opportunities. I am so powerful and independent, and I'm a badass. Like, write down whatever positive affirmations are really going to make you feel really good about yourself and feel super confident. The next is to lean into your self-care practices. It is so easy when you're feeling low or when you're sadgirling to forget about these self-care practices that you know make you feel good, because they do take a bit more energy and they do take a little bit of discipline. There's a reason why being quote unquote that girl can be difficult and it can be hard. It's really easy just to lay in your bed and to be lazy and to order takeout and to not shower and to not get dressed in the morning and to be antisocial. It's really easy to be a hobbit. But if you lean into your self-care practices, you can really pull yourself out of this sad girl mindset. It can really help alleviate some of the symptoms of having sad. So really focus on your routines. You guys know I am such a huge advocate for morning and night routines in general. I think they really allow us to show up as our highest selves. They really allow us to fill up our cups and energize ourselves before going into all our other responsibilities of the day. So really focus on your routines. Get excited about your routines again. Maybe you're going to switch up your routine. Maybe you're going to join in on my Hot Girl Reset. If you're listening to this at a later date, maybe you're going to pick up on the things that we did in the Hot Girl Reset, because it is a lifestyle. It's not just 40 days and we're done and we forgot about it. Really focus on those routines. Romanticize your routine. Get really excited about it. Movement is so important. Movement releases endorphins. Endorphins make you feel good. Endorphins make you happy. And not only does it make you happy, it's also really good to move your body for your mental and physical health. It's really, really good. So be consistent with your movement, whether it's a stretch or a yoga practice or a Pilates class, or maybe you're going to personal training or running or whatever it is. Just be consistent in your movement no matter what that is. Aim for that 3 times a week. Aim for that daily movement with a walk. Aim for that 10K steps like I am. Really be consistent with your movement because you will reap the benefits. And it will just feel really, really good. And I don't know, whenever I'm like in this sad girl rut, I love to run and I love to like literally, this is going to sound crazy. I feel like runners do this. I feel like it's a normal thing for runners. If you're a runner, let me know if you do this, DM me. But I love to like mentally shout positive affirmations at myself when I'm running, specifically like you don't need him, like you're great on your own. You're doing this because it makes you feel really good and you're going to be super hot, like kind of like materialistic things, but it does really make you feel good and it really makes you feel motivated. Like even I remember when I was like sad girling, I was in a HIIT class at Sweat and Tonic and I was feeling like really fatigued and kind of unmotivated to keep pushing myself in a set. And then I was like, no, Alana, like you are going to push yourself so hard that he's going to be like, why the fuck did I let her go? Why did I let her go? Like I fucked up. Like they're going to think like they fucked up and like you're just going to like feel super confident and strong in yourselves. And I don't know. And then like I just felt super empowered and like pushed out like 10 like burpees like full out, you know? So really be consistent with your movement. The next is to practice good hygiene. Like really take care of yourself. Like romanticize your skincare, romanticize your hair care routine, romanticize your shower. Take the shower. Like really be good with your good hygiene. Wash your bed sheets, do your laundry, keep your space clean. It will change everything. If you feel good in your space and if your space is clean, it really impacts your mindset. Like I'm a huge believer of clear space, clear mind. Your space reflects what's going on inside. So if you can try to trick yourself and do reverse psychology, clean your space, then hopefully having a clear space and feeling clean yourself and showering and taking care of yourself will make you feel a little bit happier and bring a little bit of serotonin to your life. More self-care practices that you can lean into are journal and meditation, really being aware of your thoughts and feelings and working through them and not just shoving them under the rug. Journaling is a huge release for me. Even just like doing a mind dump, like you don't have to follow prompts or anything, like just doing a mind dump, like writing whatever is on your mind onto paper and seeing those words flow out of your mind onto the paper are super helpful. Meditation is also great. You can use platforms like Open or Superhuman, or Othership has some apps as well, like they have breathwork and meditation. Lastly, within the realm of self-care practices, grocery shop, meal prep, and make home-cooked meals. Really lean into loving making home-cooked meals and caring for yourself and getting creative in the kitchen and really nourishing your body from the inside out. It really is important to take care of all aspects of your well-being, from your mental health to your physical, everything. Not only just movement when it comes to your physical, but what are you putting in your body? Like make those home-cooked meals, grocery shop, be intentional. And not only will this help your body, but it will also help your wallet. It's a lot cheaper to buy groceries and make meals at home than it is to order takeout all the time. Our last little section is to surround yourself with friends who fill your cup up. Really fill your calendar with plans, with friends who make you feel good, friends who make you energize and are going to make you feel good about yourself and are going to distract you from this negative spiral that you might go into. I know I love to fill my calendar up with plans with friends who really energize me and make me feel good and are aligned with my lifestyle and my goals. And I have my friends for different things. Like I have my friends that I love to do work dates with. I have friends that I love to go to workout classes with. I have friends that I love to go for drinks and coffee and nights out with. So really surround yourself with your friends who fill your cup up. You don't need a partner if that's what you're upset about. You don't need a partner to do all these things. You have friends. You can even do these things by yourself. Like even put in your calendar like activities that you want to do by yourself. I find that really helps me and gets me out of this rut, out of this sad girl mindset, out of sadgirling. So to summarize, because we're going to close this episode off, I know it's only been 20 minutes, but I feel like we were straight to the point with it and it's really helpful. And I kind of like that it's shorter so that it will be a quick little re-listen if you're ever feeling like you are sad girling or are struggling with sad this winter and fall. So, number 1, shift your mindset. Shift to a more optimistic over pessimistic mindset. Find that silver lining. Put yourself back on that pedestal. You are the prize. You are the grand prize, not them. Positive affirmations, practice them, whether you're saying them to yourselves in your head, you're looking in the mirror and saying them out loud, or you're journaling them. Lean into your self-care practices. Focus on your routines. Fall back in love with your routines. Romanticize your routines. Be consistent with your movement no matter what that looks like, whether it's a walk, Pilates, a stretch, a run, whatever it is. I highly, highly recommend running. It is a game changer for me. It really, really helps. I don't know. It just helps. Practice good hygiene. Take care of your skin, your hair, your body. Nourish yourself from the inside out. Really take care of your space. Clear space equals a clear mind. Journal, meditate, really deal with those thoughts, release them. Don't store them under the rug. Don't throw them into the closet. Really deal with them, air them out. Grocery shop, meal prep, and make home cooked meals. Even do this with friends. It's really therapeutic. And number 3, surround yourself with friends who fill your cup up, or surround yourself with people in general who fill your cup up. Fill your calendar with plans that make you feel good, and just know you're too busy for them anyways if this is about a boy or whoever, a love interest. You girls, you guys, you got this. I love you so much. I hope this helped just a little bit. If you liked this episode of Morning Ray, I would love if you could help support by leaving a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It's super easy. Just click the stars, leave a rating. I love reading your reviews. It honestly makes my day. Like, you have no idea. Like, I've have cried sometimes from reading reviews. They're just too good. So I love you guys so much, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.
Hello and welcome to The Kroger Show. At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to saving big. Because when you order online through the Kroger app, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery that you do in-store, with no hidden fees or markups. So no matter how you shop, you'll always save big at Kroger. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.